The Yellowstone National Park is celebrated for its geothermal wonders, from erupting geysers to vividly colored hot springs. Tourists flock from around the world to witness these natural marvels. But amid the beauty, danger can lurk, not just for humans but for wildlife. On the morning of June 21st, visitors at Yellowstone were confronted with a tragic example of this reality when a bison stumbled into a hot spring and died while onlookers watched helplessly. This occurred at the Grand Prismatic Spring section near Old Faithful, one of the park's most iconic attractions. According to witnesses, including Lewis Howard, a first time visitor from Colorado, there were two bison standing there. This person stated, "I thought it was a great photo opportunity." Howard described how one of the bison approached the spring. It first stepped out into the shallow part, then jumped out. Moments later, while walking near the edge, the bison stumbled and fell in. Despite its efforts to escape, the animal could not get out. She captured the scene in photographs and shared them on social media, showing nature killing this poor animal, highlighting the shock and helplessness of the tourists who watched the event unfold. Animals don't deserve to die, but certain humans do. Why this poor animal and not a cruel person? While tragic, incidents like this are rare but not unprecedented. Michael Poland, the scientist in charge at the Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, explained, skeletons of animals have been found in hot springs across the park, often in remote backcountry areas. A pool known as Skeleton Pool in the lower Geyser Basin, named after similar past incidents. Most animals fall into hot springs because the edges are fragile, forming thin crusts that can collapse unexpectedly. Poland emphasized that the danger stems not from acidity, as some rumors suggest, but from extremely high temperatures, often approaching boiling. Even brief contact can cause fatal injuries to tissue. The incident raises important questions about safety and wildlife management at national parks. The death of this bison is a stark reminder of how human activity intersects with nature in unpredictable ways. Yellowstone is not just a tourist destination. It is home to wildlife that cannot always navigate human altered spaces safely. As visitors, we must remain vigilant and respectful of the natural environment, and as a society, there is a clear need for better wildlife protection methods, especially in areas where animals and people converge. Thank you for listening to this sad story. Till next time, take care and have a good rest of your day. Rest in peace to these poor animals losing their lives in this human developed attraction.